I think you just got to cut your losses and throw that underwear in the trash, dude. I don't know what, but
oh my God.
did that just spark something?
Yes, it did. Oh my God. So I got another one.
I didn't expect that to do that. That was just off the top of my head.
This is my third encounter with a turd from behind.
Luckily, it wasn't from the front.
Yeah. So last week,
Okay.
so I've been doing this new, I would call it a new eating regimen.
All right.
Of little, I wouldn't call them like meals, but more like snacks.
Okay.
Throughout the day, and then having like, a decent, not, whatever. Instead of eating like one big meal, whatever. I'm just trying to break it up throughout the day.
Gotcha.
Kind of
like
thing.
6 times.
Like,
kind
yeah,
of thing.
yeah. So, I've been doing that. Well, it's really messed with my bowels.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's more of the liquid state
Oh.
than I'd like, So that's been an issue. And I had a buddy over last Thursday. My wife is in the house, and I'm in our leather recliner, and I'm sitting there, and thought I had to fart.
Oh no.
And I didn't shart. I full blown shit myself. Yeah, there was. So I was embarrassed. This might have been the first time where I was actually embarrassed about the travesty that just occurred. I sat in it for a good 15 minutes until my buddy left.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So he's leaving. As he's leaving, I'm kind of like walking, not my butt facing my wife. Like I'm kind of like, like I did like a moonwalk to try to like, make sure like it's not like, obvious, but it's pretty fucking obvious who the fuck moonwalks in the middle of their living room.
I've been working on this.
Yeah, I was like, watch this, babe. And then I moonwalk to the bathroom. So then I go and I get out. I immediately go to the laundry room.
Yeah.
Grab a new pair of everything because it's a total loss at this point.
There's no salvage.
Thank God. The trash bin is in the garage, and the garage is connected to the laundry room. So I just opened the door and threw everything in the dumpster. And I come back in, and Molly goes, "Oh," she goes, "Did you get changed for bed?" I went, "Kinda." She goes, "You shit yourself, didn't you?" I went, "Yes." And she goes, "You got to clean the chair now." So I had to scrub the fucking chair. Yeah, it was
leather.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least that helps. I mean, if it's cloth, you got to throw that thing out.
But yeah, it was. I didn't know I was playing that game. I just thought I had to fart. Like literally, I didn't think that I didn't think I had to shit. It wasn't like, well, I kind of have to, but nope, it was a full on. I just kind of like raised my leg too, and that trickled out. So yeah, that's what I've really been dealing with.
That's it is a weird thing
Yeah.
of just changing your diet. Like you could eat flat garbage, and you're fine. But you change it to some healthy stuff, and your body's like, what the fuck is
what are you
this?
doing? Like I thought I was going to break out in hives next.
Get rid of it.
Yeah,
Get rid of it.
Yeah, so it's I kind of got it a little bit better. It's been better since it's been a
few days,
2 weeks now. Been 2 weeks now since I kind of been, continuously doing it. So down 20 pounds.
Awesome.
Yeah, in 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, I mean, I really needed it. I guess that's a lot of weight in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But,
I was looking into doing, obviously, I listen to Joe Rogan, and I'm anytime anybody tells me anything, I believe it.
Yeah.
But he did it, and a couple other, podcasts and stuff, guys that I listen to have done it.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't go hardcore as they do, but like the carnivore thing where you just kind of eat meat, and obviously I have an issue with carbohydrates. The fact that I love them. And the fact we've talked about like the lunches that they serve us.
Yeah.
It's mostly all carbohydrates.
Yeah.
The other day it was I should have sent you a picture of it. It was some kind of pasta that nobody really knows what it was.
They can't name the pasta?
No, it was just kind of
there.
It was pasta and maybe some kind of cheesy sauce. I don't really know.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Oh.
And then the next day was tater tots. We've been getting tater tots a lot.
Kind of cleaning out the back of the freezer.
Must be ramping up the swimming pool ordering and stuff for when that opens. But for the kiddos. But it was tater tots and a meatball subs on a hot dog bun.
No.
It's like, meatball subs.
Hot dog bun.
Hot dog bun.
This isn't a school.
But so I've been thinking about doing that about, obviously, maybe tomorrow after work, going shopping and doing that. But one of the side effects is you could possibly shit your pants.
Yeah, that is a side effect. And I'm, I did it. So I'm living it. I'm living the side effect. Yeah.
Wait till we're done walk mowing greens.
Yeah.
So I don't, for the first time, so I don't, start it over the weekend. So if I shit myself, I'm at my house.
Yeah, exactly. That's the biggest thing.
When I shit myself, I like to be within, 20 to 30 feet of my shower.
Yeah.
That's always a good plan.
Yeah, for sure.
But, that's awesome though.
Yeah.
Down some LBs.
Yeah.
I obviously we haven't talked about that. And, I started back on my jump rope regiment.
Cool.
You get away with it. And I'm a big wide-sided fella, but I can jump some fucking rope. I mean, I got really into it about 2 years ago to the point where I, special ordered jump ropes and like $50 jump rope that I have that has like the ball bearings and stuff, so it's real fast and do all that shit. And then it's like you miss it for a couple days and then you just quit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's. Obviously it's just I needed to be done. You know, but it's something where you do a lot of those diets and it's like, well, can you continue it? Right? And I've still ate. I mean, I've still went out and with friends and stuff like that. It's not like I've completely
you still got to live your life.
Exactly. I mean, it's not anything of it's like this is it. This is the only thing you can do. And
because that's how I'd always get to. Like you'd be on something, and then it's like, it's the holiday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just because you eat some shitty food on Christmas doesn't mean you have to continue for the next 3 months. It's like, well, it was a holiday and I blew it on Christmas, so I guess we'll try again next year.
Yeah. It's like, I guess we'll wait till St. Patty's Day and see how it goes.
Yeah. And they canceled that. So
yeah.
But it's the jump rope was, I yesterday was the first day I kind of broke that back out.
Yeah.
Started jumping and then I was getting ready to go to bed and I'm like, my legs are a little sore. I wonder what I was like, oh yeah.
I did something.
So
it's kind of cool. You just feel better.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you're tired, you know what I'm saying? And you just feel better. I don't know if I can't really tell, like pictures and stuff. Like
right.
My pants fit better a little bit, like my shirts aren't as snug.
Wiener's bigger.
No, maybe. Nothing does that.
You gotta get rehydrated.
Get some water in me. But yeah, so and I had been cutting out pop, so that was a little bit. It was an easier transition.
What's that?
No, it's pop. It's not. Fucking
it's
soda.
not.
It's not fucking soda. Yeah, yeah.
That was congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
My learning curve back to obviously once you know how to jump rope,
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
It's been a while, so you'll make a couple mistakes, but not really. But the ones that I have are actual cables.
Oh,
so they're like steel cables.
Yeah,
and then they kind of have like that, rubbery plastic coating on them.
I know what you're saying. So when you step on it,
you
snap.
fuck up and snap your leg.
Yeah,
it's like you got bull whipped.
You cry.
I mean, a little, but I feel like that helps.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody walk in, see a guy jumping rope, crying. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Just working hard. How else do you get? I was only sweating a little bit, so I wanted to get more moisture out, so I started crying.
Yeah, gotta get all the fluid out of me.
Fluid out. Yep. Dehydration. Cutting weight. For a fight.
For wrestling.
Speaking of fights.
Yeah.
Did you see? You've seen
I saw
Joanna's forehead.
Yeah, I saw that one. Might have been one of the best women's fights I've ever seen.
That might have been one of the best fights.
You're not wrong. It might be one of the best fights ever.
It was just, hey, here's the center of the ring. Let's throw at each other.
Exactly. It was awesome.
For 5 rounds.
It's awesome. That was so awesome to watch.
And I know some people get a little skittish, and I do sometimes too about female fights. I mean, it's sometimes it's hard to watch them get punched in the face.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that way about that fight. It was just like, all right.
Yeah. Because a lot of the times it's one is just better than the other one. And then
these
it's like, no, those two are just
equal.
fucking equal.
I mean, I 100%, you got to run that back.
Yeah.
Because I honestly thought Joanna won the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, and everybody's always like, well, you got to beat the champ, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Wei Ling.
Yeah.
You couldn't. It's not like the judges couldn't fuck that one up.
Exactly.
Whoever they gave it to
was probably deserving of it. Yeah.
Probably should have been a draw.
Yeah.
I mean, Wei Ling won the fight. Joanna, I mean, you could say she did more damage because her forehead exploded.
Fucking A, right.
But
is that a factor in the scoring? Damage you've done to the person?
It's up to you. It's up to the judge.
I got you.
So they all
have a different way of scoring.
They all have
things.
a different way to think about it. So because nobody got taken down.
Yeah.
So it was a striking thing. So you would say that she got it partially because of the look of that damage because it, the CompuBox numbers all favored Joanna.
Yeah,
she landed more punches, more significant strikes, more leg kicks, more. So it's one of those ones of, Wei Ling got touched up too. Her face did not survive.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's yep. I'm not always a huge fan of rematches. I kind of need to see that one again.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Then it was followed up by the worst fight
in the history of UFC.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When a referee has to step in and say, guys, they need got to score something.
Which 100% fuck him.
Yeah.
Hey man, not your job.
It's not your job. But I'm saying
your job's to keep us safe.
But when he has to step in and say something,
yeah.
What the fuck? You're like, really? Like, I get it. You're right. It's not his place. He can't tell me anything. He's not my fucking.
It's just not his job. Stay off to the side.
Yeah.
You keep us safe. That's your job. But the thing is, I don't know. I mean, everybody, who's to blame? Yoel Romero is to blame.
Yeah.
He literally stood there for the first minute and didn't fucking move.
Yeah.
Adesanya he's a counter striker. And Yoel's a big boy that is one of the best wrestlers ever.
Yeah.
I mean, never uses it though. And at that point, you're going, hey man, you're 42 years old. This is the last time you got a chance to win a title.
Yeah, probably should go after him.
You went after this the first 2 rounds. Okay, round 3, you do the same damn thing.
Yeah.
Somebody in your corner's got to go, hey man, you're losing this fight. There's no way you're ahead.
No.
Maybe just throw card because you're never getting another title shot.
Yeah, no.
Ever.
Yeah.
No. And then acted pissed off.
Yeah.
He's like, well, he wouldn't attack me, in his broken English.
Yeah.
Like, well, you just stood there. He's the champion. He has the belt.
Exactly. He didn't have to do shit.
He just kicked the shit out of your leg and was going to win the fight.
Exactly, because he landed more. Those hurt.
Did you see his leg?
Hurt. Yeah, I did see his leg. Those hurt.
Oh.
I mean, I definitely did no kind of UFC fighting, but just in Taekwondo.
Yeah.
I mean, when you got a guy that you're fighting who sucks and that's as high as he can kick, and you're just getting pelted in the leg, god damn it hurt.
Well, and that's, he messed him up. I mean, and that was his thigh. How about the guys that are just crazy good at the calf kicks?
Oh, I know.
Of like, okay, I'm done.
I don't want to play anymore.
You go in there, get kicked once, be like, I quit. Done.
Yeah.
That's what they always said, with the McGregor Floyd fight. If like, well, they could just, because Floyd can't, Floyd's like, well, how come fight him in the UFC?
No.
He's like, oh, no, he'd murder you.
Yeah, for sure.
Said, just give him do boxing rules and let him throw 5. You're allowed to throw 5 kicks around.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden McGregor beats you.
Oh, for sure.
Because he's going to kick you in the leg once.
And you don't want to
go, what the fuck was that?
What is this pain?
And he's going to kick you in the face. And that's over.
Yeah, that was disappointing.
Yeah.
Because everybody wanted to see something.
Yeah, and I think Adesanya was going to win that fight.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's just phenomenal.
Good. Yeah, he's good. I mean, he's better than his old ass.
But it sucks because it's not really, it's probably the toughest fight he could have called. But the guy he's supposed to fight, had bicep surgery.
Yeah.
Which Paulo Costa, they had to take him in the back because he was just getting crazy. But I did see while he was in Vegas that Paulo Costa, who's big boy.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck he gets down to 185. He's big boy.
Yeah.
I seen a video that Logan Paul went and did some training. And Logan, which he's from Ohio, he's a state qualifier in wrestling, which is a pretty big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's had those 2 YouTube boxing matches.
Yeah.
So he went to the gym with Paulo Costa to do some training. They did some wrestling training,
Yeah.
Held his own
a little. Yeah.
Which
as best he can.
Jesus, he's, 220.
Yeah.
Now in the boxing ring, he had all the gear on, and Paulo had no gear on.
Yeah.
Big sparring, big fluffy sparring gloves. Paulo hit him with the straight right that fucking knocked him out. And I mean out. Straight to the chin, and he just hit the mat. I mean, it's like, well, that's what happens.
That's what happens.
I mean, you're messing around with some other stuff, and Paulo's not even really a boxer.
No.
But
it's a
punch.
punch.
Hits like a truck.
Exactly. It's a fucking punch.
Now that should be a fight. Paulo Costa, Israel Adesanya.
Oh.
That'll be the next one.
Yeah.
As soon as Paulo is, he's about healthy now.
Yeah.
Because it won't be like that.
Yeah.
He'll just go after him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see that. I still think he wins. But the one that's really, obviously, we're going to get to the Corona talks.
Yeah.
Because it's ruined everything.
Yeah.
And I had this thought coming over. And this just goes into the fighting thing. There's one fight that I want to see that happens in April.
Who's that?
Which is Tony Ferguson versus Khabib.
Yeah.
That fight's already been scheduled 4 times.
Yeah. They're going to
last
bump it
time,
back, obviously.
Last time, Tony ripped his knee up.
Uh-huh.
Stepping on a cable at like ESPN or Fox or whatever. Doing promo for it.
Uh-huh.
Then 2 times before, Khabib got pulled. One time he was missing weight. One time he ended up in the hospital, almost died because he just couldn't make weight.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, this fight, it's finally going to happen. It's finally going to happen. Mm-hmm. Hey, here's a virus that, it's probably not going to happen at some, because at some point, I think it's supposed to happen in Vegas.
Yeah.
So guessing
that's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm. And I wanted to see it so bad.
Yeah.
So bad. But, well, you probably know more than I do, so
I mean,
you want to give the rundown, kind of what we know so far?
I mean, what we know so far is literally everything's done, is postponed or delayed. I mean, the NBA season last night, they postponed it. I mean, they haven't came out and said the word canceled yet.
Right.
They just said postponed, so maybe, they'll play the last. I'm assuming they'll probably just end the season and go to the playoffs.
That would be my guess.
I would assume that. I mean, whether that's fair or not for that team that's on the bubble,
well,
you weren't winning it anyway.
It sucks for Zion because they're like 3 games out.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's played,
7
6 weeks.
Exactly.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. It's postponed. The MLB, they pushed their season back. NHL is postponed. Everything's just postponed here in Ohio. I mean, the state basketball tournaments have been canceled.
Which kind of obviously where we live, a local team.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying they're going to win it, but pretty good.
In our Northwest Ohio, there was 3 to 4 legitimate teams that could win it.
Yeah,
win their division.
Yeah.
I mean, so for those guys, it sucks. Especially for the one team was in it. It was 60 years since they've ever won a district last week. So they're making history. 10 times over,
right?
By just being there, So I mean, it's something of that sucks. And then the girls' tournament was this week, and the morning games or the 10 o'clock games are warming up to play, and they pulled them off the court and had to send everybody home. So it's
it. And here's another one for that is I was listening to an interview where they said, and this is before the coronavirus outbreak, this was a couple weeks ago. That they said, don't be shocked if this is the last year it's at Ohio State.
Yeah.
Ohio State doesn't want it there.
Yeah. Well, it's going
to be at Dayton.
It's at St. John's next year, scheduled next year, starting at St. John's.
Kind of be the last.
The smaller arena-esque of.
Which makes sense.
It does make sense.
I always thought it was better in there anyways.
Yeah. Well, you can pack more. It's louder.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just you can pack more people in.
It's just too big.
It's too big, and they don't sell enough tickets because of the ridiculous amount of money OSHA tries to spend. And parking.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing you hear people bitch about, just, in our area is, the first 2 parking lots up at the Schottenstein are blocked off.
They're blocked off and empty.
They don't let any cars park there. Yeah. That's not even the handicap section. It's the third parking lot that's handicapped. And even that's not even specialized handicap, because you show up Wednesday night and you set your tent up and you leave your truck there.
Yeah.
And then you go back to your hotel in another vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, so nothing is really set in stone. They do a terrible job of getting people there. No, they don't want it there. They don't give a shit.
Which is fine. Mm-hmm. I mean, it sucks because I think it means something to a kid to go, go play on that court.
Yeah, it's got,
it's Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna, it's gonna end up being at Dayton, which is probably a better venue for it anyways.
Dayton has a wonderful arena.
Awesome,
it's fantastic. I've been there a bunch.
Well, I mean, the first 4 get played there every year. Yeah. I mean, it's they do a good job.
Yeah, I mean, so that's that part of it. It sucks with the virus because I mean, they haven't said that they aren't going to remake that up. They won't.
There's no way.
There's no way they can. So really sucks.
You bounce it, a couple months, because it's not like this thing's just going to go away in 2 weeks.
Exactly. This thing's here for a long haul almost.
You got kids that have graduated. They can't play anymore. No. I mean,
it's something to be said that it's, you ruined some of these guys' season.
Yeah.
And it's not anybody's fault. I mean, it's just, it's not, whatever you want to say, the governor or anything like that. It's not his fault. He's making sure people don't die. I mean,
and it's, I understand it too with high school athletics.
Yeah.
When they say, hey, I'm not convinced they're going to play the NCAAs. I know they just canceled it.
Literally, as we're speaking, they just shut down the NCAA tournament.
Oh, it's over?
Yeah.
Did we just break news?
We did just break news.
Boom.
Yeah. 20 minutes ago, NCAA cancels Division I men and women's basketball tournament, as well as remaining winter and spring championships.
Wow.
Yeah. So the NCAA tournament is done.
You know what? And you can't even say bad for anybody because there was no team standing out like they.
No, you got to be
win it.
You got to be really pissed off if you're a Dayton fan, though.
Yeah,
because they were going to have a decent shot at a nice run.
They're one of the they get beat the first game or they could win it all.
Exactly, just something crazy.
Which actually probably would have been the better tournament because it'd be a year that you have no fucking clue. Usually it's like one of these 2 or 3 teams is going to win it. I don't know.
Not this year.
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely not this year.
Anybody who gets ranked number 1 instantly gets beat. So
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I was just going to go off of the, saying that colleges and professional they have more control over their athletes.
Exactly.
That they could, in high school you have no control. Mm-hmm. I mean,
and everybody's like, well, it is high school. Not for our area. It's not just high school. You know what I'm saying? It's a big deal.
Huge deal
for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And not in our state, but just not in our area, but in our state. And it's it's pissed off a lot of people, which is, whatever. It's your thoughts, but it's probably the necessary thing. I mean, it's whatever on that case. But yeah, so everything right now is postponed / canceled. NFL wise, they really only canceled pre-draft visits and scouts going out, pro days, stuff like that. But they canceled the league-wide meeting. They canceled the league-wide meeting. They're going to postpone that till April 1st instead of next week, which means doesn't mean that the NFLPA doesn't need to vote. You still have to have your vote in.
Vote at
the 16th. I think it's due Monday. Your deadline's Monday.
It's like 11:59 a.m. and 59 seconds. It's got to be voted on.
Something like that. So you still have that, which the NFL right now is in a good spot because they have nothing going on other than everything that's going on right now is not face to face.
Yeah,
it can be a phone call.
But in everything as far as making money goes, it's all television.
Exactly.
Stuff. The draft, I know it's cool, and you went last when it was in Nashville, and that's pretty cool. But the bulk of it's on TV.
Exactly. I mean, that's where the money is made.
It's not a big deal.
No, because it was free last year.
And the team days and stuff like that of like, hey, if you don't fucking know by now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I know, like, Burrow didn't throw it at
LSU's
at Indy.
I don't think he was going to throw at LSU's pro day either. There was rumors. No, there was rumors he was going to throw.
Well, I'd heard his, because Palmer is coaching him.
Yeah.
That they were preparing to do that.
Oh, they were? Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, that they did, it was, He said they weren't going to throw at the pro or at in Indianapolis because it's like, hey, the kid just won a national championship. Take a week.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
And he said we weren't prepared. We weren't, so we're going for the. But hey, if you didn't see enough of Joe Burrow,
during the season,
fuck off. Well, I mean, I could see the Bengals didn't because I think they have some part-time guy that does their drafting. And he had, he also works at H&R Block, and he, it's a busy time of year for him. And they're, you do your taxes and then say, hey, let's take this person.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's that aspect of NFL wise, it's a good thing because everything can be done, over the phone, whatever, fax, all that shit. So, that aspect of it's nice. We're still going to get some sports.
Right.
I mean, obviously now I don't know what the fuck we're going to watch, but you're going to get that aspect. So next week is going to be a primetime week for television because it's the only one thing going to be active. It's the only one going to be active its free agency starts on Wednesday. Tampering starts Monday. The actual free agency starts. I don't understand the
tampering thing. Why?
I don't either.
Well, we know everybody's doing it. Let's just make the free agency open then.
Yeah.
They're allowed to talk. They're not allowed to sign.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it's because they want that 2-day tampering period. So whatever, if Wednesday is free agency starts, they want that big hit of contracts being signed all on the same day. So everything's figured out for the 2 days.
Yep.
And then boom, 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 boom.
Yep. It's all announced. So, but they announced it fucking Monday anyway. It's just not official until fucking Wednesday. That's the dumbest part.
Like Adam Schefter's not going to break that fucking news.
Exactly, because he's not the greatest ever, at reporting things. So
not listening to people in the toilet. Well, I was in the stall next to Tom Brady, and he was taking a shit. And the way he was grunting, it sounded like John Gruden.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say
he's
going to Oakland.
He's not going to Oakland.
Well, Tampa's all in. You sent me that the other day.
Yeah, big thing about Tampa Bay is all in. They're going all in.
I don't know what that means.
Because you still got to re-sign Mike Evans.
Yeah,
and I don't think your offensive line was that good last year.
No,
and you're going to protect that 43-year-old.
And that's the way. You don't run anywhere near the kind of offense that Tom Brady runs.
No,
it's one of the few places that Tom Brady could go that is totally different than anything he's ever done.
Yeah. He doesn't do a lot of vertical throwing. No. He can. I'm not saying, the arm strength in question, the mobility, he can probably fucking do all of that.
He can do it.
That's not the question at all. It's the fact is, that's not what he's used to.
Right. He's thrown crossing routes.
Exactly. That's what he likes to do. He likes to dink and dunk, and then boom, he'll hit you deep a few times. But I'll say this, Tom, he wants paid. I think he's made that clear as he wants the first time in his career, he wants to make the money, whatever. But he's got to be careful where he goes.
Yeah.
Because you get one hit that's too wrong and you may not want to play again. You may be thinking, fuck, this hurts.
To me, the San Francisco thing is just awesome. That'd probably be the most fun.
For everybody.
Yeah.
Except for Jimmy G.
Well, he'd end up get traded back to New England.
Yeah, he would.
Is what would happen.
Yeah.
But I think that would be Tom's best place as far as winning goes.
Winning goes for sure.
And is it about money? Yeah. But is it about money? Not really.
No, it's about his reputation.
It's about a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Is Tampa ready to go on a Super Bowl run?
No.
You could honestly say if he comes back to New England, that New England's not. Because if they pay him, they got no money for anybody else. Mm-hmm. So, but boy, there's a lot of Antonio Brown talk.
Yeah.
Him and Tom Brady seem to be
buddies still. Yeah. Wherever Tom goes, he may be bringing along fucking...
And now everybody's talking about also that Tom Brady's starting that production company, so he's out in L.A.
Yeah.
So that means he's going... Well, it doesn't.
No. Why the fuck would he go to either of those
Chargers.
2 teams out in L.A.?
But go out because everybody always... They're making the ties to LeBron. LeBron had this company, and then he went to L.A. to follow that because he had 7 TV shows. It's also the Los Angeles fucking Lakers.
Exactly.
You know, it's not like he went... He didn't go to the Clippers.
No.
He went to the Lakers.
The reason that he didn't stay in Cleveland is because nobody wanted to go to fucking Cleveland. It's Cleveland. He barely got Kevin Love there. He was fucking lucky they drafted Irving.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody wanted to go to fucking Cleveland. Even if LeBron was there, they said that they tried to get the Anthony Davis to Cleveland, right? When a few years ago or whatever, hit one of his last 2 years there. And he was like, yeah, I didn't want to go to Cleveland. Like, nobody does because it's fucking Cleveland.
Well, the one fun place that they used to have, I mean, it's a ghost town. So,
yeah.
I mean, all the bars and everything in the flats, that was a good time.
Mm-hmm. Had that been?
There's nothing there. Well, you weren't old enough. Everything went down in there. And then, then you just get like crack and death. So, but,
anything goes.
Cleveland rocks.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, nobody wants to go to the fucking Chargers.
No.
They have trouble keeping their own guys. I mean, let alone.
Who's their running back?
Yeah. Well, they just signed one.
Because.
The dude they had last year.
Yeah. But it's like, you people wanting to get the fuck out.
Yeah, I know.
So why would you go in?
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
Yeah. He'll go to somewhere. I mean, I'm still looking at the San Francisco thing. I really do like that one. I think that's cool.
I just think it's a good story.
I do too. I'm either saying that. I mean, you could make an argument. He may want to go play indoors in Indianapolis.
I think he wanted to play for the XFL. But now, here's one too. The coronavirus thing.
Yeah. They're still playing.
I know. But Vince McMahon takes all this money out and it's doing okay.
Yeah.
They're doing okay. And then this shit starts happening.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. I mean.
Yeah.
The bad thing is, here's what needs to happen in the XFL. They need to fire their coaches.
Yeah.
Because they hired old school coaches.
Yeah.
You're not an old school league.
No. This is
Go find some Division III guys that run the, fucking pistol 5 wide.
Exactly.
Well, I guess you couldn't go 5 wide in a pistol, but.
No.
4 wide, though.
Yeah.
But start running the oop-de-oop.
Yeah, exactly.
Make them cover tweeter one-on-one.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, you got all these rules, and you bring in Jim Zorn, who just wants to run the ball.
Yeah. And
like,
this league wasn't built for running the ball.
This league was built to score 50 fucking points.
Exactly.
Per team. And you guys are putting up 7.
Yeah.
I mean, just.
Yeah.
So they need to, Bob Stoops, all those guys, get rid of them. It's not the league you didn't need. I don't know that they ever needed those big names anyways.
No, I didn't know they were coaching them until it premiered.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were the coaches until the league premiered a month ago or whatever.
Take a guy that's looking to get into the league.
Mm-hmm. See what he can do.
That has an idea.
Yeah, see what he can do.
Air raid offense.
Yeah.
You know who'd be great there? Mike Leach.
Yeah, exactly.
Once he gets shit canned in Arkansas, because nobody can win there.
Nobody.
Is he in Arkansas?
Yeah, I believe so. Arkansas or?
Where'd Lane Kiffin go?
F8. He went to Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Okay, yeah, then he's in Arkansas.
That's all, yeah.
I knew they both went to some shitholes.
Yeah.
But he's the type of person that you sling it all over the field.
Uh-huh.
And I want to hear everything he says.
Yep.
And I want to read every tweet he tweets.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the kind of guy that he is.
He is.
And he likes pirates.
The one press conference where he just talked about the different mascots of the Pac-12.
Yeah.
I watched it 3 times because I just started fucking laughing every time. Yeah. Does he have a point?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've never tuned in, and you could say this. I've never tuned into a New England Patriots game to see Bill Belichick.
Yeah, exactly.
I've not done it ever.
No.
So why would you do that in the XFL?
Yeah.
And plus I'm guessing you had to pay Bob Stoops.
Yeah.
You
had to get him to come out of retirement because a lot of college teams tried.
Yeah.
So.
And, that's just air raid that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's our XFL topic for the day. Fire all the coaches and get some guys in there.
Yeah. So what I want to do, since I didn't plan on all of this
shit happening,
but we're a typical football podcast.
Yeah.
So what I would like to do is I would like to go through all of the NFL teams per se, and just kind of state what we think their biggest needs are in the free agency coming up or draft, whatever you think. Just as our little spitball of what we think.
All right.
We try to watch every team at least once, just to see how shitty or good they are. Plus, you just kind of know what a team or get rid of. Just kind of our thoughts. So let's start we'll start in the NFC.
Okay.
Everybody always starts in the AFC. Let's start in the NFC. let's go with the NFC East, that shithole of a conference.
Yeah.
So the Philadelphia Eagles.
What do they need?
Yeah.
Playmaker.
Okay. I mean,
just injuries. Honestly, that was
injuries. Yes.
Deep wide receiver class.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe a quarterback.
Yeah.
That was bad thing is it was a shame for them last year because everybody just got hurt.
Yeah.
And then
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I liked Wentz last year because he had nobody.
They also got injured in the playoff game.
He did. So I mean, you got to look at that, but I would agree. Probably some sort of playmaker somewhere.
I don't know where they're drafting at 20-ish, 18-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some chances. Like a Ruggs or somebody.
Somebody, yeah. They're saying that he's going to go higher than Judy now.
Just because how fast he is?
Yep. Yeah,
which never worked out for the Raiders.
Never worked out for anybody.
Jerry Jeudy is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And Jerry Jeudy is a route runner.
Yeah. He's not a speedster.
Ruggs just fast.
Yeah, fast.
I mean, and that's pretty good chance. There's a lot of cornerbacks who are kind of that fast too.
So we move on.
Okay.
We'll go Dallas. What do you think Dallas needs?
Dallas.
It may not even be a need. What should they do in these next coming months?
I think Dallas-wise, they need a number one on the receiver side because I'm not Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
And my also thought process is receiver, plan on getting their money's worth out of Zeke. And this is me just assuming that that they either they tag or they sign Dak.
I think it's an obvious that they have to.
I think their linebacker position is kind of
ish. Yeah.
I mean,
you got one decent one.
Yeah, that's kind of you chew up blocks all you want, but if the guy behind you can't make the fucking tackle,
exactly.
What are you gonna do?
I would agree with that. I mean, besides. I obviously think. I mean, I don't mind Amari Cooper, but when he's paired with somebody, I like him when he's. It's what it worked out.
He's
in
a
Oakland.
number 2.
He is.
That's just what he is.
I mean, Oakland had when he had success in Oakland, there was somebody on the opposite side of him demanding something, an attention somewhere. There was nobody else on the Dallas roster that was demanding attention from anybody.
It just bad.
Yeah, so I would agree. Some sort of playmaker in the receiver side, and then I'm going defense in the secondary. I think their secondary is terrible. I know, and they're going to let their number one corner test free agency.
Right.
But yeah, I think somewhere in the secondary they need some help because you didn't beat a team over 500. Was it all on the offense, or could you really not stop anybody? You know what I'm saying? That I know a lot of everybody looks at the offense because it's Jason Garrett was the offensive guy,
right?
Dak, Zeke, they had names on the offensive side, but you paid some defenders in the offseason. You gave the one defensive end a lot of money. You paid the linebacker. Your defense wasn't real good. So I mean, I would say somewhere on the defensive side of the ball and safety. Corner. It's really hard to draft a good corner right off the bat. It's always a developmental. You never know. So maybe and
you can kind of always snag one.
Yeah. So I think somewhere developmental wise of some sort of secondary guy in the draft / free agency for them. The Giants, they need a lot. I mean, it's hard to narrow one thing down.
Let's see. Boy, this is bad all over.
They are.
Help for Saquon that help for him for the fact that his career's not over in the next 2 years.
Yeah,
because it's just
Well,
he's only carrying the ball. Yeah, but you also threw it to him 95 times.
Exactly. Yeah. And that'll change because Pat Shurmur likes to throw to the running back. So that'll change whenever this guy comes. Or it's Jason Garrett, so he's going to hand the ball off more.
Yeah.
I would say, it's very, you can say stereotypical when you have a young quarterback. They need to get some guys to fucking block for him.
Yeah.
I mean, he showed at times last year he could do it. He could. He can't be back there just fucking getting hit as much times as Eli did in his last 2 years.
To me, yeah, that's 100%. And the New York Giants are there's certain franchises, and I put them in that, and kind of like the Steelers kind of thing.
Yeah.
They're a franchise that they run the football and they stop the run.
Yeah.
Get back to that.
Uh-huh.
Because the Steelers are that way. When Steelers are good when they're running the football and their defense, because if you stop the run, I don't know what your cornerbacks are like, but they're not getting toasted enough to get you killed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think offensive line to try to help him out because you're not going to win anything soon. You might as well try to develop his ass a little bit and help him out. Washington.
Stop fucking with Dwayne Haskins.
Okay.
And develop him as a quarterback.
Okay.
And do not trade out and draft Chase Young.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
they're one of those teams where they just need help wherever they can get it. I mean, I don't know. Like when a team does like a draft board, obviously they put their best needs up there.
Yeah.
Their draft board's got to be just the top 50 best players that are in the draft right now. And then once they get picked, you just check them off because they just need players.
Yeah.
They just need athletes somewhere.
It's all the Tua thing's all just hyped to get a trade and get a bunch of picks.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just, you're going to take Chase Young.
Yeah.
Because what people would have to give you to get you out of getting Chase Young, because if you trade, you're not getting him.
No.
Yeah, I just don't think anybody's going to trade that.
No.
And what you have done letting shit leak about your second-year quarterback who was doing pretty well the last couple games.
Yeah.
You just shitting on him.
Yeah. He showed that he could do it. Yeah, I don't know what that was about either, but I would say just something. I mean, honestly, they're just such in the hole of just they don't have anybody that's decent. Like Haskins, you got obviously try your best to not let Trent Williams walk out that door.
Yeah.
He's going to keep him.
And you draft Chase because that can change things. Bosa showed it to you.
Yeah,
I mean,
it can help you out. It takes a little pressure off your offense,
but it's an exciting thing.
Yeah,
maybe he'll have 7 sacks his rookie year, but they'll be exciting.
They'll be exciting, exactly. And then you just got to get more playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. You need a running back that's not old as hell.
Yeah,
you need somebody other than a rookie receiver that gets hurt every other week,
right?
To try to throw the ball to. So just more weapons and stuff. Just get deeper in positions.
And it's they should take Chase. But, man, if you trade out and get a shit ton of picks, though, hey, it's a deep wide receiver class. It's, if you end up getting 4 or 5 guys instead of the one guy,
it can help you out. I can see it. It's definitely you got to be real picky with that because you got a guy, you can get a superstar. Let's face it. He can be a superstar. I'm not saying he is right now, but you trade somebody like I don't know, somebody who wants him. That's at the decent pick because you're not going to want to go past like 15.
No,
you're not going to drop that far unless they're just giving up the fucking ship for him. So you're not going to go past 15. So if you get the top 15 spot, maybe even another one next year, you get a second, something like that. It's got to be just a massive deal for me to give up that spot because it's such an important pick. Yeah, he could be the face of your franchise here in a year or two. Who knows?
Yeah.
So move on to the NFC North in Green Bay.
Green Bay, Odell Beckham.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. I think secondary could use some work. I watch Green Bay a lot. One of my buddies is a Packers fan, so I watched Green Bay a lot this year with him, and you're 100% right. They got to get somebody other on the opposite side of the ball of Devontae Adams. He's a wonderful receiver, and he catches everything, and he still has 1,000 yards, even though he's the only guy out there. If they would get Odell, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be absolutely ridiculous if they could get him. So I think that'll help him out. Minnesota?
Well, they're going to need another receiver.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like Minnesota.
Yeah.
They're on the last year of a contract for their quarterback. They're kind of all in.
Yeah.
Because you're a year or so away from rebuilding.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not going to get a top flight guy in, because Diggs is gone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to assume he's gone.
Yeah.
If he comes back, you're fucked.
Yeah.
But they're not going to do it through the draft, but they got to get a receiver.
Mm-hmm.
He just can't.
Yeah.
He can't be out there by himself because then you just get doubled up and it's over.
Yep.
So it's a lot of receiver heavy teams out there that need it.
It's almost a perfect draft for some of those guys. I would say safety or corner because Xavier Rhodes is on the back end of his and he led the league in penalties last year. Safety, you're just they've rotated so many guys back there maybe just a concrete person.
But they'd have to sign somebody in the free agency because his defense is so crazy.
It's very complicated that a rookie.
No rookie's going to help you.
No.
And they're in a win now.
Yeah,
situation.
They're definitely in a win now. And if they weren't past the top 15, I could also see them trying to trade up for a playmaker on defense, that an Isaiah Simmons, a Chase Young, to try to just go get the passer, do something. Chicago went 8-8 last year. I forgot that. I thought they were way worse than that.
Yeah, they almost made the playoffs.
Yeah, I know they did.
Chicago wise, ride your defense. Run game needs to be better. It just your quarterback's taking a massive step back.
Yeah.
Even if you got Andy Dalton, he's not going to be your cure-all the first year.
No.
You're going to run the ball. You got a defense that's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you won 8 games, and you can say the defense won all those 8 games.
You could say that,
so if the offense won 2, hey, you're pretty good.
You're pretty good. Yeah, I would say help on the offensive end.
Yeah.
Just you need a run game.
Yeah.
Your running back's your running back.
Yeah.
I mean, you just need a run game. I mean,
they need something kind of in the San Francisco of like, hey, man, if Mitch can throw the ball like 20 times, we're going to be okay.
Exactly.
We're going to be good.
Yeah. Detroit needs a shitload. I don't even know where to start.
They need to sell the franchise.
Yeah.
The Ford family needs to get out. And I don't even know that it's worth talking about because does not matter what they do in the draft. Their quarterback's coming off a broken back, and their coach is on the last year before he gets fired.
I tell you,
it's a dumpster fire.
They're the worst franchise in the NFL, and I'll come out and say it. You Bengals are the Bengals, whatever.
Yeah.
The Browns are the Browns. You argue that all you want. They're the worst franchise in the league.
But here, think about this. And I know a lot of people say, well, the Browns or the Bengals, of like, hey, how many Hall of Famers have the Browns or the Bengals retired early?
Yeah.
Just because they suck and they can't get out.
Not many. The Lions have done it to almost everybody.
They've done it twice to one that you can say top 5 best running backs ever.
Yeah.
And the other one you can say that probably would have been a top 5 best wide receiver
ever. He was the top 2 when he left.
Yeah. And it's like,
yeah, just because you wouldn't. Yeah, it's a shit. Yeah. It's a shit show. You fire the only coach that ever had success there. Fucking Jesus. So yeah, they just need a lot. They need to get new management, something.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're a shit show. I just, you got to get your best. It's just another guy. You got to get the best player available and try not to fuck him up.
Yeah.
All right. NFC South. We start with New Orleans.
New Orleans needs. I'm going to go on the defensive side.
Yeah.
That's
what I was thinking.
I mean, because it seems like when they get beat, it's in a shootout and they can't stop.
Yeah.
But that's kind of been
what their thing is.
The Drew Brees scoring era. They've never been able to stop anybody.
No,
I mean,
I would say like somewhere in the secondary or a solid pass rusher.
Yeah,
because you got Cameron Jordan. He's good. He can get after it, but he's also coming up on age.
Yeah.
Get somebody on the other side. That way he can't get double teamed. Just somewhere that can do that. And they were terrible against the run last year. Yeah. So maybe even an interior guy that can step in and fill a hole or so with his big body.
Yep.
So
Wideside guy.
Yeah, Wideside guy. Yes. Atlanta.
Oh fuck. You know what? I'm gonna go. I think they're at a point where they need to trade Julio Jones somewhere and start searching for a quarterback.
Yeah.
They're in the, hey, it's time to start because Matty Ice can throw the ball maybe 25 yards, maybe. Because it seems like all of a sudden he
can't throw the ball anymore.
Fucking noodle on his arm.
Yeah.
And it's just, you're not going to win. You're at a rebuild point. You can get a lot of shit right now, especially talking about receiver heavy.
Yeah, you get a lot of.
I'm going to tell you what. If that was ever the talk, I would get rid of the Odell talk of like, hey, Green Bay.
Go after Julio.
Call down to Julio.
Yeah.
He's still,
They're a team for me that they don't have an identity anymore. When Matt Ryan first got there, they were an offensive team.
Right.
When Dan Quinn first took over as a head coach, he rebuilt a defense to to similar match the one he had in Seattle. Now they don't have anything.
Yeah.
They have nothing. They got to get back to doing something of the esque of...
Pretty decent wide receiver group, though.
Pretty decent.
But a quarterback that can't get them the ball.
And I was going to say that I think this is the year they draft a quarterback first or second round.
Yep.
It's not a bad draft. It's not a bad draft of quarterbacks. Next year, if it's not Trevor Lawrence, you're not drafting a quarterback.
And hey, if the coronavirus extends into the NFL season where they're not going to have fans, for sure trade Julio.
Yeah.
Because hey, we don't have to. We're not getting any fans anyways. Trade him. It's time to start selling your parts off and start.
Yep.
Rebuild time in Atlanta.
It is. Tampa Bay.
Tom Brady going all in. Not going to happen.
Yeah.
Get Jameis in that 25 range.
Yeah.
Maybe sign a 3-year deal with him. Get your receivers under control. And I mean, it's basically stop turning the fucking ball over.
Yeah.
Because they
were in a lot of games.
Yeah, they're in a lot of games. And he threw in 30 interceptions.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I maybe you get Jameis a little help. But
I think they need a running game too. Because I mean, Bruce Arians is obviously a thrower.
Yep.
I mean, he likes to pass the ball. You need a run game, and then you need some secondary help.
Yeah,
you need some secondary help
and
for sure.
You get Jameis on a 3-year deal and throw it at that $25 million number, which is a big quarterback number, but not now.
Not now.
That's a low end number.
Yep.
You got a little extra money.
Yeah, and he's built for that offense too, which is a weird thought. That
100%
because he slings the ball. I mean, he's got a fucking cannon. It's just he's got to stop throwing to the other team. That's the bottom line. We move into Carolina.
Carolina,
they're rebuilding. Obviously,
rebuilding. Stick with Cam because he's $18 million and he's Cam. You hope he stays healthy.
Yeah.
You can't. You gotta. Oh boy, they got so much.
They have a lot of
holes.
Got
to start rebuilding the defense.
Yep.
Your tight end's gone. Also,
he has nobody to throw to other than
nobody
McCaffrey.
to throw to, and you probably have to say, if Cam's not your number one guy, obviously quarterback's always number one. So take him out of the mix. McCaffrey's your number one guy.
Yeah.
You got to get offensive pieces because he just can't.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Yeah. So he's the
same talk that we had about Saquon of like, you can't run him into the dirt when you don't have anything. You try to save him a bit.
Yeah. I would say receiver or the back end. I'm going to say a lot of teams need secondary because it's a position you can never have too much of.
No.
I mean,
tough to draft, though.
It is. It's tough to draft, but there's a lot of guys you can just try to develop the best you can, We'll go into the west of the NFC, and we'll start in the Bay. San Fran.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Trade Jimmy. Try to sign Tom Brady. Trade Jimmy G. Other than that.
Receiver.
Get a receiver.
That's what I'm.
Other than that.
Yeah, they don't need anything. Yeah, you're good. I would say again, they had the rookie last year that was pretty good. You traded for Emmanuel Sanders. Get somebody that is going to last.
Yep.
If you don't, let's just, argument's sake, if they don't get Tom Brady, for sure go get a receiver.
Yeah.
Get somebody that is
going to
he's going to Yeah, he's going to go get somebody that's going to go along with either Jimmy G or Tom. I mean, you can pay a shitload of money for a 2-year receiver if you're getting Tom.
Yeah. That's I go the Tom Brady route with them, man, because it's the most fun. But 2, hey, you're a defensively driven team.
Yeah.
You have to win right now because all your draft picks, big money, are coming up.
Oh, yeah.
So your window is going to start closing.
Yeah.
Because
2 years.
2 years, because then after 2 years, Bosa's contract comes up.
Yep.
And the 2 guys before him.
Yeah.
Hey.
Exactly.
So you got a 2-year window.
Yep.
And Tom Brady probably plays 2 more years.
Mm-hmm.
Go that route.
Go that route. We'll go Seattle.
Running back, obviously.
Yeah. Healthy one.
I'm getting tired of they do everything right, Russell. I think it's just I think I've never been a big Doug Baldwin fan.
Yeah.
Just not.
Well, he hasn't played in a few years, so.
Is he?
He hadn't played
Did he die?
Years. No, he just retired.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Or who's the other? I'm sorry. Who's the? Because they got Metcalf.
Tyler Lockett.
Yeah.
Lockett. Tyler
Lockett. Yeah, I don't care for him.
Oh, okay. Get a receiver.
I just got him.
Get another help.
They need something because it's always Russell Wilson having to do everything on the offensive side of like, their defense is always solid.
Yeah.
Let's score some points.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, the quarterback doesn't have to run around in the backfield for 35 seconds and then try to heave one down. That's, seems like what their offense have been.
Yeah, I would say either that running back or lineman.
And the
an
fact that you had to bring a guy out of retirement that was like serving tequila shots in the crowd 2 weeks before then, and all of a sudden you're on a playoff run and he's in your backfield.
Yeah.
And then you also did not give him the ball on the most important play again. That could have got you a bye. So.
They didn't learn.
Yeah.
So the Rams.
They need to start looking about moving on from their quarterback.
Okay, I would agree with that.
And they also need to start looking at possibly moving on from their coach.
I wouldn't say I was behind that fact probably earlier or later in the NFL season.
Yeah.
I think they need to move on from him calling plays.
Yeah.
I would say
something's got to change.
Something's got to change.
Bill Belichick exposed you in that Super Bowl.
Yep.
And you did fucking nothing.
Nope.
And every other team did what he did.
Yep.
And you didn't change.
Yeah. So I would say for sure you just maybe move on. I don't think he's a bad head coach.
No.
I think you got to give it to somebody else.
Too much going on.
Too much going on. It's hard to do both. Whether you're offensive or defensive side, it's hard to do both. Give the responsibility to somebody else. Obviously you're the guy. It's got to run through you, but let somebody else call the plays, man. I mean, it's getting tired. It's getting stale.
Yeah,
real stale. And then the Cardinals. I was pleasantly surprised with the Cardinals. I mean, they only won 5 games. But I was pleasantly surprised with the Cardinals.
I'd like to see them do something because, it's just a shame that, Larry, because he said he's coming back for another year, isn't he?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, man, I'd like to see him get something, but he's not gonna.
No.
Hopefully they can go 8-8.
Yeah.
Surprised with Kyler. I think he takes a step back this year just because everybody usually in their second year kind of does.
Yeah.
But I think you have to. You are, with what he showed you, you're all in with Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
You have to build it around that.
Yeah.
You kind of have to take a Kansas City look at it like, hey, let's get him some guys and let's get this in place.
They drafted a shitload of receivers last year, which was good for them. I mean, they did. I think now this is going to be a defensive draft.
Yeah.
Because you can score as many points as you want in that air raid offense, but if the other team's scoring just as quick as you are, you're fucked.
But I think where we get in trouble in the NFL is that, like him, like, hey, this air raid offense doesn't matter. We're going to score.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You got to have players.
You got to have players.
Because a lot of coaches in the NFL say, oh, with my scheme. Nope.
You got to have the guys.
It's still the best guys that always get it done.
Exactly.
So don't forget that just because you have this wacky offense that throws the ball like every other fucking team. Like it's a novelty.
Yeah.
But, don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Because then you end up with like the Dallas situations and stuff where, you get like a Wes Welker type that's your leading receiver of like, hey man, but he's not tearing the top off of something.
Exactly.
Not doing,
Yeah. So we'll head up to the AFC East now. We'll go New England.
New England, move on from Tom Brady.
I would agree.
It's time. They don't have enough money. Trade back for Jimmy if you can, if that whole deal works out. That's my time to find your next guy.
Yep. They just need to get younger at positions. That go along with the Tom Brady thing. They're really old in some key spots. Their offensive line, super old.
Yeah.
Their defense is getting really old. Their secondary is, their 2 safeties, the McCourty brothers are in their 30s.
Yeah.
That's not a good look for your safeties. So I think they just need to get younger at some positions.
And it's always bad because they're always drafting,
exactly.
Late 20s.
Yep.
Tough to do because all the offensive linemen that they desperately need, they're gone.
Yep. So we'll go with the Bills.
Oh.
I'll start with this one. If you think a little bit. They need weapons on offense.
Yeah.
They have nobody to throw the ball to.
He's got a cannon.
Your best running back last year was Frank Gore.
Yeah.
So you got to get some weapons for the guy. This is the year, obviously McDermott's defense is working. You don't have to re-sign anybody. All your defense is paid for. Go all in free agency or draft with offense.
I would, going on this, let's see, they're drafting with 27th or whatever, somewhere in there. 26.
Mm-hmm.
But make your first pick and then trade up early in the second round if you can and take a J.K. Dobbins or somebody like that.
Yeah.
I don't know that he's going to make it out of the first round.
Mm-hmm.
But if he does,
it's a decent running back class too. It's a decent. The dude from LSU's a decent running back.
Yeah, he's okay.
Cam Akers from Florida State. Jonathan Taylor. I think everybody's really forgetting about Jonathan Taylor. I think he's going to be decent.
I don't think Jonathan Taylor's going to make it out of the first round.
No.
But Dobbins is probably Dobbins probably your second best option at running back this year.
Yep.
Because I think Taylor's going to go off the board first. I don't know that there's going to be 2 in the first round.
No.
That's why.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's in that 35 range and you can give up a little bit, go get him.
Yeah. We'll go with the Jets. Don't say
fire
new coach. God damn it.
Fire the coach. Fuck him.
All right, fire the coach. They're going to need some help on offense too.
Yeah,
their offense is garbage.
Yeah,
and he runs it.
You throw them in with Detroit.
Yeah,
they do.
Oh, they do some stupid fucking shit. Yeah,
we don't need to spend a lot of time there.
Okay, Miami. Best player available.
Yeah,
they do. I love the coach.
I'm not mad at the Tua thing for them.
No,
and let him sit behind Ryan.
Yeah,
that's
let him. That's what you want to do.
Just do it.
Yeah,
do that.
Yeah. I like the coach. I think he did well. After all the rumors of everybody wanting the fuck out of there, they did fine.
They were in a lot of games. Everybody's talking tank.
Yeah, no, they were in a lot of fucking games. Yep. They won 5 of them. They dumped, two players? That was it?
I'm into one of, hey, let Ryan Fitzpatrick go through the offseason being a starter.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ryan, we were going to draft Tua.
Yeah.
He's not playing next year unless you get hurt for some reason. He's going to, you're a Harvard guy. Teach him. Yeah.
Well, you still have Josh Rosen, which is just an odd thing to have.
That's it.
Yeah. I could see Josh Rosen potentially getting traded for a 5th, 6th round pick to New England too as well. Just to say that out there. Let's go Baltimore in the AFC North.
Ooh.
They got to replace a lineman.
I think they need
running back.
Yeah, that's a big fucking problem. Him retiring.
Yeah, Marshall Yonder retiring is huge. But so you got to go lineman.
They're
running
in
back.
that same thing with like the Bills of hey, your fucking running backs.
Yeah, Mark Ingram's getting old. He did well.
He did well. Very well, but
old, and he had that calf injury at that last game. That's scary for any running back to have a calf injury.
He's another one of the that. The Dobbins kind of
exactly that could work.
Later first round.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, it's a plus. It's an offense
who wouldn't want to be a running back with fucking Lamar Jackson?
Exactly. We'll go Pitt. Do they move on from Ben? Do you think they should? No.
He's got a couple years left.
Yeah. Defense is solid.
Yep.
Defense played solid last year.
Weapon.
Yeah.
They
somebody
need a
to
weapon.
replace Antonio Brown. Yeah. Cleveland.
Boy, they have a good fucking roster.
They do.
Man, they get their running backs good wide receivers. I like Baker.
Yeah.
And the defense is okay. I would probably go defensive.
I'm going O-line or get the one guy, your starting left tackle just got busted for pot a few months ago.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
A couple 100 pounds of pot.
Yeah.
Wasn't like an ounce.
No.
How much you have on you? 150 pounds. Oh. Well, we'll see you in 20.
Exactly. So I would say tackle, and where they're picking, they can get a good tackle. They can get a really good tackle this year in the draft. That or just somebody in the secondary.
Yeah.
They're thin at linebacker. Linebacker isn't always, it's an easier position to develop than DB. So I think they're good that way. But somewhere that maybe in the defense on the back end or lineman.
Yeah.
And then your Cincinnati Bengals.
Indoor practice facility. Obviously, don't fuck up the Joe Burrow thing.
Yeah, take him.
Take Joe Burrow. And for them turning around, hey, catch up with the times.
Yeah.
Have more than 4 scouts.
Yeah, exactly.
Do what other teams are doing. Try to win.
Mm-hmm. We'll head down south to Houston in the AFC.
I think their general manager should fire their coach.
He actually, a few weeks ago, we forgot to talk about this. He actually is not calling the plays next year.
Oh.
So he listened to us. Bitch, he must have. That's the only way I can think of it.
Yeah, that's the only way.
That's the only way. But he's no longer calling the plays.
Yeah. I have a coach problem.
Mm-hmm.
Same way with the Jets. I have a coach problem. It didn't matter what the fuck you do. Are you going to make the playoffs?
Yeah,
because Indianapolis just isn't there.
Yeah, I mean, and Tennessee's going to be in and out.
Yeah, well, they had 28 free agents to get a hold of.
We'll go ahead and keep talking about Tennessee. That's our next team.
I don't believe the Tom Brady shit to them.
No.
Hopefully, they're going to, if quarterback takes a friendly deal, they got to break off Derrick Henry. Defense, run the ball.
Stick to what you're good at.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to work for him next year. Derrick Henry's not going to have a good year just because can't throw the ball. We're going to line up everybody here.
Yeah, they're going to have Tennessee is going to look completely different next year. One, you're losing almost half your roster.
Yeah,
actually more than half your roster.
It's a big turnover.
It is, and you're losing your defensive coordinator and your DB's coach.
Yeah,
you're losing two coaches. Whether the DB's coach is whatever.
Yeah,
but you're losing your defensive coordinator, and that was kind of what you hung your hat on last year for a while. So it's going to look a little different.
They're going to break off Henry at $20 million, and he got paid.
Mm-hmm.
So
what do you do?
Nope,
yeah, exactly.
Not going to run anymore.
Yeah,
it's kind of what running backs do. Mm-hmm. They get that money and they just kind of quit.
Yeah,
not quit, but it's not.
Yeah, you take
not
a
on
step
a contract
back.
year anymore.
Mm-hmm. So let's go with Indianapolis in the South.
Quarterback.
Not. Brissett sucks.
But yeah, and there's a shit ton of options out there.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest rumor, obviously, is Philip Rivers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see it. I don't agree with that.
No.
I'm on our theory from a few weeks ago of suck for Lawrence.
Yeah. Do that.
Don't sign and keep Brissett because chances are he's going to
have to play.
He's going to have to play. I would start getting weapons for Lawrence now.
Yep.
Personally, go get a receiver. Build up that defense a little bit more. Do your best to get him weapons.
Yeah.
Because that's really your only shot. And I think Urshay is not too proud to tank.
No, he did it.
He did it already
a few years ago.
Yeah. So I think we can all assume that I would start to rebuild for Lawrence and try to get weapons for him now. Let's go with Jacksonville.
Protect your quarterback mustache. Do that. Yeah. I mean, gonna have to start doing that offensive line. They kind of run for their life down there.
Exactly. They need a lot.
It just starts with that.
Exactly. I mean, they need a lot. They need to take care of some spots.
Yeah. When you're that bad and they want to talk quarterback all you want, stuff like that. Gardner Minshew's never gonna be that great.
No.
It's good. It's a fun time.
Yeah. He's gonna sell tickets.
So if he's gonna sell the tickets, get some offensive linemen.
Yeah.
That's where it all starts.
Yep.
Everything you want to say that's good for Dallas started with them doing that.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, I agree with you on that one. I think they just need some more playmakers. You depart. You traded Jalen Ramsey last year. You traded AJ Boye a few weeks ago. Those are your two starting corners. Somewhere on the defensive end, you probably need to replenish.
Yeah.
Because you're not re-signing your pass rusher and Noku, or how you pronounce his name, Yannick and Noku, or whatever. How do you pronounce that? So you're going to need to fill those spots on your defense.
Yeah.
Okay. Headed out west.
Woo.
Yeah. KC.
Kansas City.
Super Bowl champs.
The champions. Oh, let's see. Boy, they looked pretty good this year.
They need to get younger at running back.
Yeah.
Younger at running back.
Younger at running back. Wide receiver core is pretty good. Full of track stars right now.
Yeah.
Defense.
Yeah.
Running back defense.
Mm-hmm.
That's
that's it. I think
stuff.
maybe your left tackle is iffy.
Yeah.
But, Eric Fisher, but
they're not getting one.
They're not getting one. So you might as well just get what you got. All right. We go out still to Denver. Denver.
They should relegate that franchise to the XFL.
Shut the fuck up.
What? Oh, that's your team. That's who
team.
You root for? Then you go off on this one.
Oh,
I don't really know a lot about Denver.
Yeah. They definitely need. They have a lot of holes to fill, and I'll say that.
With penis?
With players.
Oh.
You need more weapons. You need another weapon on offense. You need a linebacker. Fuck. I don't know. I would say somewhere you need something on your offense because it was so bleh last year.
They've been they won that Super Bowl off of defense, and it's kind of been, obviously that's, resetting.
Yeah.
But they've been a defensive team, and when that happens, your offense,
it does.
You just lose all your pieces.
So I think you need to replenish just some playmakers, really. Playmakers.
And where they're drafting, you're going to get a cheap one.
You're going to get a cheap one.
Get in that middle of the pack.
Yep. And then I think they have some hometown guys they need to take care of. Personally, I think that. I mean, you need to re-sign your all-pro safety.
Where are they drafting at?
15.
15. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Especially if you're talking, like what you said earlier, if like a Ruggs goes before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Judy. I've seen so many mock drafts of where CD Lamb and Jerry Jeudy fall to 15.
That's perfect.
And that'd be perfect for me. I'd love it. I'm a bigger CD Lamb fan than Jeudy.
Yeah.
But I'll take either or.
Yeah.
I absolutely don't want Ruggs.
No, he's just a speedster.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, secondary is always the issues. They were the thinnest at secondary in the league last year. I mean, some of their backups were playing either corner or safety. So
it's quasi deep in the defensive backfield for the first round. Not like it's a deep draft.
They'll take care of a
couple of them,
and they got a lot of money to spend, and they'll take care of some stuff in the free agency coming up.
I think we can both agree. I don't, like your Akuda or somebody they're not getting out of the top 6.
No.
Probably not top 5 unless some shit happens. Yeah. Probably not getting out of the top 5.
You're going to either see that or you're going to see them trade back up in the first round because they have 12 picks. Yeah. So they got some leeway there.
Yeah.
They're going to trade back up early in the second or somewhere. There's talk of that. So let's go to Las Vegas.
Quarterback?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
Mm-hmm. He's got to be able to throw the ball at somebody.
Well, he's not going to be there.
The quarterback.
Somebody's going to have to.
Somebody's going to have to.
But you kind of have to have that guy first.
Yeah.
So.
I look for
it's
them
a mess.
to move
I don't
on.
like John Gruden.
Yeah,
I think he's showing you exactly how he wrecks a franchise.
He does.
You take quarterback that whether you like him or not, he's a serviceable quarterback in the NFL.
For sure. For somebody,
and you just wrecked him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, made it obvious that you don't want the guy. You don't like the guy. Well, hey, guess what? There's about 15 franchises out there that don't have a quarterback
that would love him.
That would love to have him.
Love to have him.
And you act like they just grow on trees. You just go fucking find one.
Exactly. They don't.
No, that's not how it works, man.
No.
So yeah, fire John Gruden. I think that's the best move for them. ESPN could use him back.
They could. I'd really love Monday Night Football.
I'd rather him be in the booth.
Yeah.
But
they just need some help everywhere. They're so thin in some key spots that it just makes them look really bad.
Yeah.
It does. It makes them look really bad. I mean, you have in John Gruden, and you've said it, you've wrecked your franchise. You trade away your star defender.
Yep.
You trade away your best receiver.
Yep.
And your quarterback, who's decent, you
shit on.
You badmouth.
You shit on his face.
Yeah. With his mouth open.
And by all accounts, phenomenal guy.
Yeah.
Everybody, nobody has a problem with him.
No.
Except John Gruden does. For some reason.
I mean, you look at that and you just got to sit back and be like, is he that good? Is that good of a guy?
Yeah.
I mean, is he that good of a coach? I don't think so, but, we'll see in the coming years. LA Chargers.
Can't sell out a MLS stadium. Move the franchise.
Again?
I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
You're never going to make it in L.A. You were never going to make it in L.A.
Yeah.
The L.A. Rams, as we talked, went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, and nobody
gave a shit.
Yeah.
They've gotten, now that Phillip Rivers is gone.
Yeah, they don't have anybody.
You tear it down.
Yeah. No, I mean
that's where you're at. You don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
You go all in. I mean, they're the ones that would throw the most money at Tom Brady because you're moving into a new stadium.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit if you win or not?
Exactly.
If you go all in on, personal seat licenses, Tom Brady sells those for you.
Yeah, he does.
If you can cut some people on your team and say, we'll give you $50 million a year. We'll see if you really want championships or not.
Yeah.
They have
a lot of shit to work on. They got a lot of shit to work on. So
they had a borderline Hall of Fame quarterback for 15 fucking years and they did nothing.
Yeah. They didn't do anything to try to help him either.
You go 15-1.
Yeah.
And get beat in the first round.
Exactly. That's what he did.
I mean, that's what your franchise is.
Yep. So that was our rundown of the off season for NFL teams.
Yeah. That went pretty quick.
It did. Yeah.
I mean, we probably should have broke that in like over 2 weeks and just did, 45 straight minutes of just like, I'm sure we have 0 fucking listeners left.
Everybody walked out on us. That's all right.
Yeah, they got a shit story at the beginning. So.
Yeah, they got to laugh at the beginning as I shat myself.
Yeah, got some virus updates.
Yeah.
The NCAA sucks.
Yeah, stay safe out there.
Yeah, everybody's fucking panicking.
Yeah.
Everybody panic! Yeah, that's it's quite the shame. I mean, listening to like I was telling you, that doctor on Rogan of like this month's out of a problem of it's all, hey, what are we gonna do? Be prepared to this for this to
affect some people.
The NFL season.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That they're saying 2-3 months before it really gets ramped up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then what will this country do without football?
Implode.
Yeah. You imagine. I mean, but it's an interesting watch of like when they do shit without fans.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, doesn't seem exciting at all.
Nope.
I can hear the guy talking shit. They're not even talking about the game. They're talking about going out and having beers later.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a whole weird. Oh, I think I seen the because golf. I think they're at Sawgrass this week.
Yeah.
No fans. I don't think.
Nope.
Which is golf can happen that way.
I was gonna say golf's okay.
I don't need a cheer. I don't need somebody going Baba Booey, Baba Booey. I don't need that shit or the get in the hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need that.
I don't need that. So golf will survive.
Okay. Golf will survive. Fine. Yeah, it'll be okay.
Patrick Reed's probably pretty happy because the people stop calling him a cheater.
Yeah, or fat. Oh, is that another they call him?
Oh, they might. Hey, I heard you steal golf clubs from your college teammates and you cheat all the time.
Yeah.
Well, they caught you on film cheating.
That they did.
Yeah, so I don't. I think they canceled some NASCAR stuff, but nobody cares.
No. Only the hillbillies.
They're really good at turning left.
Yeah, they are. Want to see me drive this car?
I think the only thing that would care is I think Jimmy Johnson. This is his last year.
Yeah, he didn't get the farewell to it.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't know. It's gonna be a weird thing. I mean, I know I still have to go to work and stuff, but not everybody does for full-time employment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm so tired. Well, you went in for fucking 3.5 hours.
Hey, man, I got up.
Yeah. Didn't even need an alarm.
I got up.
That's sweet.
It's going to be weird.
Say, hey, can we just, this 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock thing, can we just do like 10 to 2 or something? I mean.
People are going to start bitching about that.
I feel like I could show up later and stay up later. I mean.
Yeah. Is it okay? Like, is 8 the strict policy? Or
Yeah.
I roll in about 8:05.
There's not going to be any kids around.
Yeah. I'll be hungover. I mean, I hope none of my superiors are listening to this.
Time clock.
Yeah.
So. And I have to punch in.
Yeah, I have to punch in anywhere.
They'll probably make you.
Yeah.
Fuck. Damn it.
Okay. Well, I'm out. I don't have anything else to talk about.
Nothing else. That round of football there just kind of.
I have to cut that up and serve it.
That was a long run of football.
There's nothing else to fucking talk about.
I know.
The world's going out.
People are dying.
Yeah.
3,500 people around the world.
Yeah.
A planet of like 8 billion.
Yeah. Thanos snapped his finger.
Yep. That's exactly what happened. Oh, man. And there's so many people that don't care that our basketball has been canceled.
Yeah.
And it's the only time of year I'm really a huge fan of basketball.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's not now.
Nope.
Baseball. The only time that the Reds are in it, first couple weeks.
They have a shot.
Before they're mathematically eliminated.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Really mathematically eliminated in fucking June.
Yeah. Damn it. Yep. Well, yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Okay.
I think that's going to put a pin on it.
Nice.
For another Thursday of Wideside Sports.
Wideside.